So a few people went on and they've seen The Lion King. So in this video I'm going to be going over kind of just speaking about the many things I'm going to be a bit iffy about, and I'm going to be going over a few things people who've seen the movie, the main kind of things they've said. So with all of that being said, let's get into the video. Now, after watching like a review or two, I watched a few reviews, and a load of people went on and said that this movie is going to be kind of like a shot-by-shot remake. So me overall for that, I don't really think they needed to kind of go on and make The Lion King. I don't really think they kind of ever needed to do it because, you know, in my opinion, like The Lion King, it is like top tier Disney. It is one of the best movies, you know, they've ever made animation wise. It's one of my favorites from like my childhood, just overall in general. Now, another thing I'm seeing a load of people mention is that they think the whole CGI in the movie wasn't that good, which I don't really see how that's going to be just overall there. Like, the whole CGI looks amazing. They're able to go on and make legit looking lions when they can't go on and do kind of like, you know, CGI for faces, which is going to be going into Star Wars, which overall for them, like doing faces and everything, they're iffy. Like, they're always kind of iffy, but then you have like The Lion King where they're doing legit like animals and lions and they look amazing. So, you know, for them to be able to kind of master that in its like self is just amazing. Now, another thing is, I've seen a few people mention the whole music. Now, honestly, I don't really remember anything from a trailer. I'm pretty sure they might have something in a trailer of singing, but I just don't really remember it. So I've heard people mention that they either cut out something in a song or they either just didn't play it or something. So I'm not really too sure how that's going to be working out over there for the movie. Overall, for the music, I'm going to be very iffy on the music. I think it's going to be very, you know, obviously they've got like good singers and everything, but it's just going to be just very strange seeing it in live action. That's like my only kind of iffy thing. I also want to mention that for the whole movie of The Lion King, I never thought like when I was growing up or anything they would go on and make a live action movie, which, you know, to kind of go on and do that, it's insane. Now for the director and everything, Jon Favreau, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right, he's made one of my favorite movies of all time, which is going to be Iron Man. You know, he's a good director and everything, but if you're going to be kind of like doing a remake or you're going to be doing a live action version, you need your own kind of like spin on it. Now, I haven't seen it, but I've seen a few people say that, you know, they've went on, there's no real spin, like he has no real spin, everything is just a shot by shot remake, which overall I'm not a massive fan of that. I think they kind of like needed to put their own version or own kind of like twist on it, so maybe like different music, which wouldn't be, it'd be kind of iffy if they'd done different music because it wouldn't really be kind of like a remake per se. Like, it would be a remake, but there'd be their own twist, which I think would have worked out a lot better. Like, you know, for music, maybe not music, but for something else it could have worked out a lot better. Now, I'm also seeing for some characters like Rafiki that he's going to be kind of like cut out of the movie in a sense, like he's not really going to be there. So I watched one review and a person went on and mentioned how, you know, he's going to be there, but they basically kind of like cut out his funny moments or funny bits, which, you know, overall for that character, I think he needs to be way more funny than serious, if you know what I mean. So going on to him kind of like being cut out in a sense, it doesn't really work out. Now, that is technically like a twist or like their own like remake on it or their own like spin on it, but it's not really going to be good if it's going to be a remake. Like, it just doesn't really kind of like seem right. Now, I don't really have anything else to go over for what people have said or what people have mentioned for the movie, so going into everything from my kind of like personal kind of way on it. So CGI wise, I'm going to be fine for that. I think that's going to work out like really well. Music wise, I'm not a massive musical person, so I'm going to be kind of annoyed in a sense, but going on to it being The Lion King, it's going to be making up for that, so I'm not really going to be as annoyed as I probably should be. So going on to something else for the characters, I'm very excited to see the characters. I think they're going to be amazing. Now, I just don't really think they needed to go on and make a remake or do like a live action version. I never really thought they needed to go on and do that. So I'm going to be kind of like very iffy on all of that. I'm going to be very like skeptical on it. Now, that has been pretty much everything I kind of wanted to go over in the video. So if you did enjoy the video, you know, you can leave a like, you can comment down below if you want to, if you have a question or anything, and you know, you can subscribe if you did enjoy the video. I might have a video posted later on. I'm not really too sure if that's going to be working out yet, so, you know, maybe, I'm not too sure as I just said. So also just hope you have a wonderful day as well, and goodbye.